Hi, my Patreon friends. Someone has asked me a question that I really appreciate. They've asked, what can I remember of the College of Storytellers? The answer to that is I can remember a lot about the College of Storytellers. It was set up in about 1980 by my father, Shah, and the president was my aunt, Amina Shah, who was also a writer and an amazing storyteller in her own right. It was set up for, a specific amount of time to gather people who loved stories and storytelling together in informal groups, as has taken place throughout the East for centuries in tea houses and caravanserais and cafes and anywhere else. As a child, I would go to the College of Storytelling meetings quite often, mostly in London, sometimes in smaller towns in England and in other countries as well. And what I took from those meetings was the magic of a group of people coming together with a love, in this case, storytelling. And what I remember distinctly was how at the beginning when people turned up, they would all be quite formal and maybe anxious and nervous to tell a tale. But rather like an engine warming up, they got into the mood, into the swing of it. And I was only kind of, a child, but I would watch the effect of the stories on these people and the effect on them as a group. And that was something that interested me very greatly. And it really inspired me to write about stories in books like In Arabian Nights and my book Scorpion Soup and others. It's something that I've seen throughout the Oriental world, whether it's, Morocco or Baghdad or Damascus or even, even in the Far East. I've seen how stories are part of culture, part of the foundation stone of culture, in a way that they used to be in the Occidental world, but has sometimes become separated. And it's my belief that, groups like the College of Storytellers, which exists in its own form, in an informal way now, groups like that have such a purpose to play.